Do I start it?
Want to start us off with the opening statement, and then we'll do some questions.
Yeah, well, I thought, for the most part, I thought we battled with a really, really, really good team. Louisville, I give them a lot of credit. They capitalized on some things. Their second chance points is something that we really focused on, and they had 15 second chance points. And 18 offensive rebounds. And that's something coming off our game last week. We talked about being better. And that's something we got to continue to work on. But, I thought for the most part, I just told Zach, I said, we're this close with the number 9 team in the country if we would have made it, if Molly Davis doesn't foul out, if a couple things bounce our way, I think we had a good shot to stay in there with them till the end.
As far as it seemed like their pressure though really kind of wore your players down, didn't? Was that what kind of made the difference there in the second half?
Yeah, well, this team applies an incredible amount of pressure, and our guards were prepared for it. But if you look at our two backcourt between Michaela Kelly and Molly Davis, 6 turnovers and 7 turnovers between our two backcourt players, and we knew they were going to pressure us. And Molly's a freshman coming into an environment like this, but yeah, I think their pressure did wear on us. Their press, a couple times we got caught them coming to trap us where they weren't trapping us before, and just not being ready for that. But they're a very good defensive team.
Coach, you were able to drive inside on them pretty successfully in the first half and score a lot inside. What were you seeing that made that possible for you all?
Well, they were switching some of our on balls, which put 22 and 33 and those players. So we told our guards just bring it out a little bit and then attack them downhill. And then in the second half, I thought they did a better job of helping on the drives when they were switching, which now we got to realize when we need to kick it out. Because we did have, I thought, some looks that we could have had from the 3. And for us to go 2 for 12 from the 3 when we made 15 threes last game, I thought we had some really good looks from the 3. And I told the team at halftime, I said, we're down 3 points at half, and we had made 1 3. And I was like, now we start to play our game, and we're going to get open looks. But that didn't necessarily happen in the second half.
Coach, you talked about having Molly Davis as a freshman contributing so early. What have you seen in the first 2 games of the season as far as your depth goes, and what surprises you?
Well, I played almost our whole entire bench in the first half. I was trying to see who was going to give us contributions in a game like this. Molly, she's special. She has the poise. I'm bringing her in front of 10,000 people against the number 9 team in the country, and she's got the ball in her hands 90% of the game. I have a lot of respect for her game and a lot of confidence in her, and I just wish there was a couple times I grabbed a hold of her in the second half, and it's like, I want you to shoot the ball rather than turn it over trying to pass it to somebody else. Like, she had the switches, and then she could have taken her 3. I don't think she took 1 3 tonight, but that's something that she'll get better at.
Coach, Dana Evans and Jasmine Jones combined for 50 against you all. Just kind of talk about what you saw out of their games.
Yeah, well, Dana Evans took over in the second half. She had I think 3 straight and ones, but she's tough because she's so good getting downhill, but she's also can shoot the 3. So you're kind of, we told our players to give her a step, and then if she hits one, we got to get up on her. But she's one of those dual threat ones that, you have to play outside, but she can also has the ability and the quickness to get downhill. And then Jasmine Jones, she's just an incredible athlete. And when she's hitting those mid-range shots, she's pretty deadly. Because we tried to go under the on balls, but then you got to close the gap when she gets into 15-foot range. Because she can really knock that down. And I think she hit 1 3 tonight, but she's a real nice player, too.
Coach, you had the 2 overtime game against Green Bay. You come to Louisville. You're going to WKU next. What do these early games against these top-tier teams do for you in terms of the MAC season later on? Yeah,
well, I told our team, I just went in there and I was like, look, I said, we have the pieces to be a really, really special team in our conference. And then throughout, and that's why we play these games early. And I said, this is why you come to Central Michigan. You come to Central Michigan because we schedule like this. We aren't going to play a Division II team in a non-conference. We schedule teams like this because we're getting better tonight. And, I think they're all bought into, we got to just trust the process. And we are going to play a really good Western Kentucky team, and then we travel home and play a really good Dayton team. And then we play a top mid-major team in Northeastern. So it's like our schedule doesn't get any easier. But this is my first year as head coach, but I'm going to continue to schedule like that.
There was a play, you were talking about how Dana went off in the second half. I think it was Molly who got stripped under the basket by Mikasa. How big was that? Because you had a chance there if you're able to go down to possibly tie the game there.
Yeah, I thought that was a big play, and that's, I hate to say it, but that's our freshman point guard. She just had the ball a little lackadaisical, and got stripped, and yeah, that was a big turnaround. I did think that was a huge play for Louisville.
What are the couple of the main things that you'll take out of this one to prepare for Western and talk to your team about?
Well, I just love the fact that we just battled. We battled they have 6'4", 6'4", and we have 6 foot 5'11" at times. And we battled with them, and we were more physical than we were against Green Bay. And that's what we talked about. It's like every possession here matters, and we have to outwork people, and we have to be physical enough to box them out. And I'm really proud of the way we played. We played hard, and I just think trusting the process, and we're going to be a pretty good team down the road here.
Anything else, guys?
Thank you, guys. Good luck the rest of the year. Thank you.